Podcast presented by Betalytics Sports Betting. We're going to get straight into it and get into TriCap of the week for week 14.
Here we go.
We got a timer, I believe.
Yeah, we do.
Mm-hmm.
We got the games up.
I got him.
Ready? Here
Packers
we
Lions.
go. Oh,
Packers Lions. You already started time. Packers Lions.
Packers Lions. That
Great
was
games. Lions just
I
edged
forgot
it
what
out
happened.
in such a great fashion.
Jordan Love struggled in the first half, so
Yeah.
I would say that's why.
Dan
they didn't
Campbell was
win.
ball-y though. He gambled on that fourth down. That was
To be fair though, it's Dan Campbell.
Yeah, true.
That's his
Saints
motto.
Giants.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, didn't know. I was watched very
it
little.
sucked.
Get well soon, Derek Carr.
Yes, thank you. Falcons Vikings.
Falcons, Vikings.
James
Way to
Jones.
ruin Kirk Cousins'
Oh my
homecoming.
goodness.
To be fair, it
Sam
was Kirk Cousins.
Darnold.
Just
Somehow.
His homecoming's not until January.
Somehow the Vikings are still playing great
I'm
football.
kidding. Kirk Cousins
Somehow the
sucks.
Vikings are still playing great football.
Trash.
Raiders Bucks.
Trash.
Get better AOC.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now
Get
we have
better
Desmond Ridder
Aiden
starting.
O'Connell.
But Baker Mayfield is still Baker Mayfield.
Baker, I love Baker.
good.
So.
You can't not like Baker.
Alright, Brown Steelers.
Jameis did not get delivered from the interceptions yet.
Come on, baby.
But Blackadarius.
I'm happy.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that was
happy.
pretty bad.
I'm happy now that we won these
he
games.
did two things and it was a negative on both.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he
it was
literally
so
tossed
funny.
the
And
ball
then he
to
got
the dude,
waived.
got a penalty, and
He
then
got
later
waived.
on he muffed the punt, and the dude that he threw the ball at recovered the
Then a
fumble.
couple days later he got
How
waived.
bad of a player do you have to be to get cut by the Browns? But they won't
Stat.
cut Deshaun Watson.
That
Facts.
guy.
That guy. Panthers Eagles. It should not have been that close. Bryce Young.
Bryce Young.
Bryce, Young, the Panthers are playing well in their frisky team, so I wasn't shocked that it was close.
Not
Like
shocked,
that's
were
the
you
type.
I was shocked.
Not with shots.
But that's
If
the
you-
Chiefs played
For
them
being
close.
the number
Like,
one team.
The Chiefs
Which
played
is
them
why-
close. Like the Panthers are
But they're not
playing
the number
well.
one team.
The Chiefs are playing well. The Chiefs
Anyway,
are
we'll
two-time
get to
Super
that.
Bowl
We get
champions.
to that next one. Jags Titans. I did not watch a single second.
Jags, yeah, I
I
didn't
didn't
watch
watch
Um,
a single.
Mac Jones
second.
did as well as Mac Jones could do.
Mac Jones sucks.
I'm happy he watched.
I didn't watch
I
it.
didn't watch it.
I didn't watch that or the
There was another
Giants.
generational will
Yeah.
in this game.
Jets Dolphins.
I
thought the Jets had it.
That's how they've
I
been all
thought
year.
they
I
had
thought
it,
the Jets
and
had
then
it.
they just
the
fumbled
Jets
it.
are still the Jets. They find ways to lose, and they're a horrible team. And
And
that's
now the
why.
Dolphins are still in the mix to be in the playoffs, which is kind of crazy. Seahawks Cardinals.
Seahawks, Cardinals.
JSN is him.
The Seahawks are a very underrated team.
JSN should have been wide receiver 2.
Geno Smith is very underrated.
Very true.
He's a solid quarterback.
Should they? We'll talk about that later. But like
Bills
yeah,
Rams.
Bills.
I don't know how you lose and score six touchdowns.
This was game of
but
the week. This was game of the week.
Josh Allen.
This was game
that
of the
guy.
week.
It was.
Josh
It
Allen was that guy. I'll read the stat to you later, but Josh Allen was that guy, even though he lost
He's-
the golly.
Stafford and Puka had insane games.
Bears
so.
Niners.
Bears Niners.
Niners Cooks. Niners Cooks. Bears
yeah,
suck.
the Bears are trash.
Chargers Chiefs. How in the heck do the Chiefs keep winning football games?
The
This
doink.
is so dumb.
The
It's
doink
so
for-
dumb.
Doink for the
The
division.
AFC West on a doink. This is so dumb.
Clap for wings.
Because
God.
the Chiefs have voodoo magic that are something
It's
up there.
insane.
They have a horseshoe somewhere.
And last game, Bengals Cowboys.
Bengals,
It
Cowboys.
was fun to watch.
Jamar Chase is still that.
Listen, Cowboys. How do you
Block a field goal.
block a field goal?
No, block a punt.
Oh yeah, block a punt,
And
muff
then
it,
muff it, and then you don't get the ball.
and then when it was gonna be your ball, if you don't touch it,
But you touched it.
you don't have to touch it.
Yeah.
And they did it. I mean, I don't know.
All right, we did it.
He's just handed that game to them.
Good job, guys. Good job, guys.
Hey,
All right.
the Cowboys just saved their season. What are you talking about? That just
Can I
saved their
read?
draft
Can I
stock.
read my
Micah
Josh?
Parsons was like beside himself.
Yeah, he's leaving. So.
I've been waiting to say this Josh Allen stat to him. It's a crazy stat that I saw from the Sunday game against the Rams, which we're going to talk about first before we get to the other ones. Since your teams both had buys, unfortunately, only team you talk about is mine. Superstar.
We didn't have a stressful weekend.
They did not have a stressful weekend. Superstar Bills quarterback Josh Allen had been special his last 2 games. 5 passing touchdowns, 4 rushing touchdowns, 1 receiving touchdown, 0 interceptions, 0 fumbles, 0 turnovers, sacked 0 times. Allen has 0 negative plays.
That's
Like
pretty crazy.
kind of crazy stat.
I guess it is a Bills game without a turnover.
That
I know.
It's crazy.
Ain't that crazy?
the only thing,
Last season we were like, it's not a Bills game.
the only thing I would push back on that
So you got rid of
with
Diggs.
Listen,
Jake's
the
the
only
problem.
thing I would push back on that with is that they don't ask him to do as much as he used to. Like, they run the ball the second
Did
most
you
in the
see
NFL.
him on Sunday? He was doing quite a lot.
I'm just saying they don't ask him, like, when he has to, like, they ask him to be Superman too often for them to be, I think, to win a Super Bowl right now.
Right now, yeah.
Like, this year, I think they ask him to be Superman too often to the fact where,
I think they can make a Super Bowl.
like, for them to get to a Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl, I think it's too much.
We've seen Superman make it to the Super Bowl
I think
Not-
before.
Okay,
I think this is Josh
Wait,
Allen
was
just
it?
trying to prove to
This
himself
came in.
that, like, if any year, this is the year. The best chance Josh Allen has to be in the Super Bowl is probably this year.
Or next year.
I would say so because he's playing probably his best football he's played since he's been in
yes,
the
but also.
I'm saying, like, the future looks good, though.
Yeah,
league.
also-
No, the future
I
does
think-
look good, but I'm saying this is the best chance he has right now
Yeah.
to make it to a Super Bowl.
Well, this year, this is the best he's played in his career.
Yeah, so like this is the best chance that he has.
But
Yes,
I
he
wouldn't
doesn't have
say
the
that.
same. He doesn't have the same weapons. I mean, yes, you have Amari Cooper, Khalil Shakir, Keon Coleman when he's healthy, but like yet again, and James Cook at running back. But even then, even on Sunday, he had more yards than James Cook. James Cook only had 6 carries for 20. Josh Allen had 10 for 82,
Well, because they
and
were,
they threw the ball 37 times.
because they got down 24-10. That's why. That's my also my other point. Their defense is not that good.
we all knew the Bills' defense wasn't.
So, like in the playoffs, Josh is not going to be able to do that
Well,
Like,
anything-
consistently
we're saying,
like
I'm
that.
just saying anything.
because
can
they're
happen.
playing playoff teams. Like the Rams' defense is not that good. So once you get deeper in the playoffs, you're going to play better and better defenses, most likely.
Man, if it was any year, we could beat the Buffalo Bills.
Because the Ravens ran all over them.
He's got that right now, but Josh Allen's got that Spider Girl magic going.
And that the aura he's putting off right now is.
I'm not saying I'm not trying to like be like
Yeah,
I love Josh.
He got Gwen Stacy.
I love Josh Allen.
I thought you were going for the tap.
I love Josh Allen, and I think he's playing great, and I think the Bills are a very, very, very good team. But those are my only setbacks with them.
You gotta stop with that, dog.
Can you listen?
Not really. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to talk.
It's not intentional.
It isn't. He's just being funny.
It's just a tip.
Listen. I want you to listen to me.
Okay. Any other games you want to talk about? Do we want to talk
Not
about?
right now.
Do we want to talk about Kirk Cousins' homecoming, or do we want to talk about the Eagles Panthers?
That's not his homecoming. Number one. It's not
Okay,
until we.
his revenge, whatever you want to call it. Kirk Cousins going back to Minnesota.
His real homecoming comes week 16.
I mean, he played the
He
best in
played. He
Minnesota.
played in Minnesota, so technically it's a
Not
homecoming
really.
for him.
Yeah, he did. He played way better in Minnesota.
He had the same results.
Statistically, he was better in Minnesota.
But his whole.
Are we
just-
really
I mean,
have
the
if
whole-
you're
are
gonna
we
say
really
where
having-
he started,
Are
then
we
yes.
really about to have a Kirk Cousins debate?
No, I'm
Is
not.
that what we're gonna
I'm
do?
not.
I didn't
I was
think
just
we
saying
were.
one thing.
I just.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
My whole point was
So
that
you
he
wanna
just
talk about the
started
Panthers
there and
Eagles
went to
game?
Minnesota.
Panthers. I would love to talk about the Panthers
Okay,
Eagles
cool,
in
great.
this moment.
You talk about it, and then he can talk about it.
I don't know what was going on with the passing game. It's just Jalen Hurts kind of confused me. I don't know what he was doing. I'm gonna pull up the stats so I don't get rebelled.
I mean, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't. He missed some when AJ was wide open. Yes,
Yeah.
like he didn't play his best.
I'm not trashing him
What?
100%, but I'm like, it was just confusing.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying.
It's weird that he's missing when AJ is wide open, and also AJ's not the receiver to have 10 yards of separation. Like he's a dude you throw remember when he played Pittsburgh
Yes.
the one game in Philly the one year,
Mm-hmm.
and he had 150 and 3 touchdowns.
How could I forget?
That's and when
How can I
my
forget?
point is when Jalen threw him open or he just threw it to him and AJ went and got it.
I think it's.
He had 100 yards.
I think to. Sorry, go
108
ahead.
yards.
He had 108 yards. He did have 2 touchdowns, but that's.
I think to me, the fact that this game was closer than advertised, I think that was what kind of was like. I definitely do think you want to be more balanced if you're the Eagles. Saquon Barkley is good, and you should be utilizing him more.
31-21.
What do you mean?
Runs the pass. Pass plays. Like they ran it 31
No, but
times.
you want to
and
see
threw
more out of
it
the passing
21.
game. You
Saquon
saw that
Barkley
they
had
were
a pretty
frustrated.
mid-game
Yeah, you want
for
more
him.
production out of it.
Yeah, they're frustrated about it, and you want more production.
I
out
think
of
this
it.
Jalen just has to trust AJ
I
and
think this is Saquon's
his
worst game of the
receivers
season.
more. Who?
124
Saquon's
is
worst
his
game?
worst game this season.
No, he never mind. Last week against the Ravens. No, my bad. I'm just full of crap
No.
today. He had a few
Well,
bad
last
games.
week he had a worse game. He had like 107.
He had 47 against the Browns. Only 47
Yeah,
yards.
they didn't.
Yeah, against
they
the
didn't
Rams.
score
Yeah.
that much
Yeah.
that game.
No,
And his best,
I'm
his
just
best
saying
game was
yards. I was just saying
255
yards.
against the Rams. Yeah.
My bad. I'm full of crap.
There we go.
I think
I get it.
that they yes that they didn't play their best in the passing game wise, and when they asked AJ about like what's the one thing that could be improved, and he said passing, and then this whole thing about Jalen Hurts and Brown are beefing and all that stuff. I
They're
just
not
think
beefing, they're just struggling.
I just think
Oh, they're not
AJ's
beefing, but-
frustrated a little bit,
I feel
which is understandable, and Jalen just needs to trust him and just pull the trigger. Your dude, AJ's a big physical top 5 receiver. Trust him.
True.
That's all I got.
It's- No, I agree. Was just really
I just
weird.
think we got to give Bryce Young his flowers. Ever since he got benched
Bryce
for
Young's
Andy
playing
Dalton,
well.
and now has been thrusted back to the starting lineup, he has been better
I think
than
everyone.
what we have seen from him in the past couple of weeks.
He should have get his great game.
I respect
Uh,
him.
I respect the resilience.
Yeah, like he's still like
He never lost his. I don't think he really ever lost his confidence. Because like if he lost.
when he got benched, there were moments. There were
If he
moments
lost
he was
his
like,
confidence, he wouldn't come back and be playing as well.
Well, yeah, I think he had to be benched.
No, I'm just
I
saying.
think it woke something up in him, and
That's
it's
what
like
I'm
maybe I
saying.
should actually clock in and work.
I understand now.
Yeah,
That's
I
what I'm-
understand it now.
That's what
Shout
I'm
out
s-
the computer.
That's what I'm saying though. Like if it broke him, he would not come back. He would be coming back and playing the same way he was.
What other games are weak?
So
Yeah.
I give.
I ain't got
I give
nothing
him
more to say about
props.
this game, but the Eagles are still 11-2. So I mean, they're still humming. They're humming along.
Sometimes you gotta win ugly games
There's been a lot of
or
those.
games you don't play your best.
We've had a lot of ugly games, mind you. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we could talk about my game, but I think that's self-explanatory at this point. Unless like
I mean, I was hoping,
we-
I knew the Browns weren't gonna sweep the Steelers.
I think
And Jameis threw more
we
interceptions,
needed
so.
this win. This win was important. One, it keeps us in the like getting us past 10 wins, which is important. It keeps us to know that we're gonna be above 10. Because if we went and lost this game, we were 9-4, and then we lose the next 3, and we're somehow 9-8. It's like not great. But with that being said, now we have Eagles this week, which I'm not excited about that. Ravens next week, which could go 50-50.
For the division.
And then the Chiefs and Christmas Day.
I need you
The
guys
Ravens, the Ravens one is hecka important because whoever wins that game basically wins the division. So
Especially if you lose.
Especially if we lose,
That
that is
game.
not a good chance for us because I think you guys have a better divisional record. Oh no, we're 4-1 now.
The Ravens are 2-2.
Yeah. So if we lose,
Yeah.
we'll be 4-2. You guys will be 3-2.
win. Yeah, but you have.
Yeah, but then you
you
guys
split with them.
you guys
Yeah,
have
we
a
split.
harder schedule.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying like
If we
that
win,
game is
if we
important.
win, we're clear cut. We won the AFC North. If we lose, it's still a toss.
I need you guys to win for the Washington
If you guys
State
lose this
because
week,
you guys help us with the
If
playoffs.
we lose this week and then we lose you next week, then you
they're-
guys
then
got it.
they have the same record,
Mm-hmm.
and then they have the Steelers have to play the Chiefs,
And I've already
and then
and then we
Oh.
have Bengals their last game.
There's a question I
and
brought
then
up last
so
week.
the Ravens have
Giants this week.
Texans.
Giants
Tex-
this week,
weeks,
and then
yeah.
Texans.
No,
Oh,
It's-
Texans is on Christmas Day.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
Texans-
after the Steelers game, the Ravens have the Texans
Texans.
and the Texans Browns.
And those should be winnable games.
There was a question I did some more research on that I brought up a few weeks ago, on if a team went 6-11. I think that's the.
Mm-hmm.
And say if they only win divisional games,
Would they technically win the division?
they would win the division. I did the research. It was really weird, but it's like if you could go 6-11.
Yeah, if you go 6-0 in your division.
Yeah,
Like-
you're definitely gonna win the division.
Like I just remember we were just confused on
Yeah.
it. So like
Yeah, because then
What was I gonna say?
the other teams
there
aren't
was
going to be
some-
undefeated.
There was some other
Like no other team will be undefeated.
oh yeah, but it's just funny.
Yeah, but like we said, that game's going to be heck important for the division. But also, this game's going to be important. This next week's game's coming up that's important because of the implications of there's no implications if we lose to the Eagles, but I think it's more like this is probably
It would make it tighter.
one of the better teams we've played. Oh, now I know what I'm saying. So these 3 games we have next. You have the Eagles, Ravens, Chiefs. We already had our conversation about this. I told him out of these 3 games we could win. I think I feel confident in 2 out of these 3 games. I think we could beat the Chiefs. I do think we could beat the Chiefs. If our defense can handle that offense, I think we can beat them. And I think it's a toss-up between the Ravens because sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But our games usually end up really close. But I don't think we're gonna. I think it'll be a split. So I'll say we lose that one, and then there could be a chance we beat the Eagles next week. But that's still So if we win 2 out of these 3 games and then we beat the Bengals next week, I still feel very comfortably where we are currently. But if we do beat the Chiefs, or if we somehow go 3-0 this week, the next 3 weeks would be insane. But I don't think that's possible.
I'm pretty confident that the Ravens. Based on their schedule, I'm pretty
Where's
positive.
the Ravens game?
It'll be in Baltimore.
Baltimore.
It'll be in Baltimore. Yeah.
I'm
Since we already
pretty
played this in
confident that they could go. They could finish this stretch of games 4-0.
The Steelers or Ravens?
The Ravens.
Because you have the
They
Giants.
have the Giants, the Steelers, because I think they'll split as well.
You'll probably split, yeah.
The Texans are not that good.
And then the
the
Browns. are
Browns.
awful. Yeah,
Yeah.
so they
That
could
we
go
would
4-0.
split with too.
They could-
I just realized something.
But also, I
It's
don't
gonna
even
sound-
think you're going to start your starters on that game. You might
If-
not, depending. If you
No,
if you win
but
if
if
you
there's a
win
chance we
if
can
you
win
win
the
the division,
division,
if you win
yeah.
the division, then there's no point of starting your starters on the Browns. There'd
Yeah,
be no
but I
point.
don't.
depends
But
where
I
you are
don't
that
think. I think it would come down to the last week. for
But
the division.
I don't think you would play them though.
For the division.
I don't think No, I'm saying the Browns game, that last game.
But are you saying the Ravens wouldn't start their starters?
No, I don't think they would.
Why? If
I
they
don't
can
think
win
they
the
would.
division, if they win that game,
I don't think they would.
why would you
But-
not go for the
because if you
division?
beat us, then the division would already be locked, would it not?
Wait a minute. It just
If
basically.
we
But if
beat
we
you
lose
guys,
because you're saying if we lose to the Eagles this week,
no,
And then we-
because they would be tied if the Ravens beat them. They would have the same record.
okay, maybe I'm tripping. Okay,
And then the Ravens would be.
I might be tripping. I don't know.
The Ravens would be
I know
3
I
and
am.
2. The Ravens would be 3 and
Mhm.
2 in the division. You'd be 4 and 2,
Mm-hmm.
and then we each have a division game left.
Yeah.
So it'll basically come down to the last week, I think. Most likely, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah. I'm happy for this win, but I know these next 3 weeks are gonna be a gauntlet of
Do you want to move on to the?
games.
We're gonna move on.
Let's
move on. All right, now we're gonna give out our heavenly performances of the week for week 14 of the NFL season.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Michael's going first.
Okay, go ahead, Mike.
My heavenly performance is Joshua Allen. The man just, I mean,
Josh.
I respect
6 touchdowns,
it. I
man.
respect it. I respect
Six.
it.
I mean,
He also,
he's gotta be.
I
right?
know fantasy football doesn't really it's cool,
No,
but
he got 51. Didn't he
he
get 51
broke the
this week?
record for most points by a
Yeah, he
quarterback.
got 51.9 something.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
In like, I don't know if
I
it's
bet
the
you.
se-
And
it's
doesn't
not
he,
the same
doesn't
for
he
every
start
format,
himself in
but-
fantasy too?
No, like the base
PPR.
format, like PPR, like he's got the record
Yeah.
now with
And
Michael
he
Vick.
starts
No,
himself
he
in
had-
fantasy too.
No, he had 55, I think.
It's
Mm, I believe it was 51.
I'm gonna look it
I
up,
think it was
but
55. I might be wrong, but
I believe.
I thought it was
Maybe
55.
you're right, but I do believe it was 51.
but
Go ahead. You
You want
go.
me to go?
You say yours and then I'll say mine.
I have the number. It's 51.88. is the
Yeah, I
record.
knew.
Okay.
I knew it was 51.
all right, do you want me to go now?
Whoever wants to go next,
Yeah.
can
You
go.
go ahead, Jake.
All right, my heavenly performance this week goes to Zach Charbonnet
Ooh.
of the Seattle Seahawks, filling in for Kenneth Walker. He had 22 carries, 134 yards, six yards a carry, and 2 touchdowns. And he also had 7 catches for 59 yards. So
He was
the man had a career day.
When they needed him to cook, he cooked.
When they needed him to step up, he stepped up for the team, and now they are 8-5.
In 5.
They pretty much have the NFC West locked up, but they're still.
No,
in
they're only a half a game up.
They're
on the
pretty.
Rams.
There's implications still, but they definitely have.
They
They are the favorites
continue.
to win the NFC West. Let me say that.
Wait a minute. Oh,
I think the Rams.
I might not have to worry about the Rams sneaking up.
Well, the Rams.
The Rams
Yeah,
could
that's
easily
true.
win that.
That's true.
Oh yeah, the wild card. Yeah, the only chance they probably have is to win.
They
Their
gotta win
best
out.
chance
We
is
would
to
have
win the
to-
division.
We would have to start losing,
Yeah.
Yes,
which
but I'm saying
can
like their
happen,
best
but we have a
chance.
few bad games come up.
Like their best chance to get in is the division.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, like the hardest game I think the Commanders have right now, looking now at the teams, is just the Eagles.
True.
Because
Yeah, probably.
you got
I don't
the
know
Saints,
what's
we
your
got
schedule.
Saints, Falcons, and Cowboys.
No.
Yeah.
You can't lose to those teams.
I'm trying to go to the Cowboys.
I mean, they did lose the Cowboys, but I don't think you get swept.
No,
by
they're
the
not gonna get
Cowboys.
swept by the Cowboys. There's no way.
No.
There's no way.
I think we play.
I'm just throwing out.
Yeah,
there.
no, but I don't think they will.
Even if we do, it doesn't really.
They're not making the playoffs, so it don't matter.
I saw there's a high. Do I mention this person?
Ooh.
I saw. No, I'm just gonna play it safe.
Okay.
Actually, no. I'll just cut it out. All right, I'm gonna like talk for a few seconds, so I have time to cut it out if I want to. But
I'm confused.
I saw.
I don't know.
I don't know what's going
Sorry,
on.
I saw that the Cowboys have less chances of making the playoffs right now than Diddy does of getting released from jail.
That's
Now we're
weird.
gonna keep talking about some other crap, so I have more time to cut it out or keep it in.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
That's a stat.
That's a stat.
It was a weird one, but it was like
I
that's
don't know who
crazy.
came up with that or found.
Can
got
I can
that
I
stat,
move on to
but-
mine?
Yes.
Move on to mine. Okay, great.
But I give it cut
What the
time.
heck? Like,
Can-
look
can-
that up.
Can I move on to mine?
Yeah.
Okay. My heavenly performance of the week goes to Jordan Addison from the Minnesota Vikings. Had a
Jordan.
day last Sunday.
Right,
8
he
receptions,
goes, really
133 yards, 16.6 average per catch, and 3 touchdowns on the day for Jordan Addison. Had a heck of a day. Justin Jefferson had one yard less than him, so he was 132. Wanted to say him as well, but like this duo had a
Give
day.
Justin Jefferson.
Justin
gets
Jefferson
some
deserves his flowers as well. They both had a day against this Atlanta defense, and yeah, did really well. So
I mean, technically, we could also throw in Sam Darnold, who had
5 touchdowns.
347 and 5 touchdowns.
Yeah, who went to Jordan Addison and Justin Jefferson.
And he almost had a perfect passer rating.
Sheesh, brother. He is.
157.9.
Do you want to go to our?
Yeah.
Whoever picks up Sam Darnold, I don't think he's going to be a Viking next year. Whoever picks him up, you're getting a stud.
I think they should.
You're
I think
getting-
they should at least give him like a 1-2 year deal.
But then what about JJ?
Let him sit longer. Like let him do what
Let
Jordan
him
Love
recover.
did.
He's still recovering too. He's
He's
like
coming off a knee injury.
Yeah, but that was like in August. By the time we're
No,
getting
I'm
into
just
next
saying.
August.
it was a meniscus. That's
I agree, but again, it's August.
But
What happened in
that means
August?
he's still. That means he still will be going through rookie like growth
But like
a year later.
Yeah.
Like
But also, like I'm
but
just
like,
saying,
when you
like
make that high of a draft pick, you want to at least see him how he performs on the field.
that's what you have the preseason
yeah,
for.
let him play in all preseason.
I'm
But my point is, like you could do
Do
like
it
an
the-
Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love type
Oh.
situation. That's my only point.
I saw
but-
something.
So he'd just be sitting on the bench for 2-3 years.
I saw
Good
like a
gracious.
crazy take, not
Uh-huh.
crazy take, but like it was an
Good.
interesting take about the Steelers.
Mhm.
Like if you guys started Russell Wilson right away, you guys would be undefeated.
If he wasn't injured, would be.
That's why it's like that was like the first
If
thing
he-
I thought.
if he
was,
wasn't
like, if he
injured-
wasn't injured, like
he wasn't
you
injured,
couldn't.
if
because
he
he
wasn't
You would
injured-
have better stats. I think they would be around.
He
the
would
same
definitely be
record.
higher stats right now, but
I think
I don't
they
think
would
it'd
be
be
around the
undefeated, but,
10-3 mark.
I am not mad because we got to see that Justin Fields is still improving. He's doing better than what he was in Chicago.
Would you bring them both back next year?
I think Fields is going.
I think Fields is gonna be gone. I don't want to. I really don't want to say
If
that.
they,
but
if
I
they
don't
could,
think.
but listen, if they could bring them both back, would you sign up for that for like the
I
next?
wouldn't be mad
3
about it.
years.
I
Or-
wouldn't be mad about
For
it.
the next 3 years, let's say.
I
Or
would
in
be
the
mad
second
about it.
round, you could draft a Dylan Gabriel.
That's true.
Yeah, or like
I
a
think it.
Jalen
I think
Milrow.
it
There's,
really.
I
It really
think, like, the
depends.
first
It
round.
depends on how this season pans out.
No, but like you could get him later.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I don't think. He'll
It
be
depends-
available
it
for
depends
the-
on how
to
this-
do that
I mean,
first round.
maybe I don't know where he's slotted.
It
but
really depends on how the season pans out for both of them. I think what Justin Fields did for those first, I think it was 6 games he played.
He
Yeah,
played.
6
Yeah,
games.
he was
about.
4-2.
Yeah, so his first 6 games, it wasn't how it is now, because now we're like
Well, you were winning based
so
on
much
kicking.
better offensively. But
Yes.
we were 4-2 for a reason. He kept
He
us
was
in those
doing
close
what he
games,
was-
and he did what
yeah.
he's supposed to do. So it's not that I'm gonna stay here and say he didn't do well, but whatever team picks him up, you're getting a stud also because he, like, not only can he throw the football, he can also be explosive with his legs, which is one thing Russell Wilson doesn't have. Not that he hasn't shown flashes of that this season, but Justin Fields definitely has more
Yeah,
speed
he's also
on him. But he's
he's
also
35.
younger. Yeah. So that goes
Right.
without saying.
Let's go
But
into our picks.
yes.
All right.
Is it
All
time
right.
for your picks?
Yep. Now we're gonna get into our prayer picks of the week for week 15 of the NFL season.
Minus
where-
the Thursday night game because
Yes.
the Thursday night game already happened.
Where
Well,
we-
we can announce our picks because I made mine,
Oh, we made our
Oh,
picks.
wow,
We
yeah.
already made our picks.
All right, now
so we just.
I'm gonna do that. As the,
Go ahead. Again.
Now we're gonna get into our prayer picks of the week for week 15 of the NFL season, where we predict every single game, top to bottom, minus Thursday night game, because we were recording this on Thursday night after the game ended. But just for fun,
When we say our
we
Thursday
picked
night
the
picks,
Rams.
I picked
We
the
all
Rams.
picked the Rams.
We all picked
Yeah.
the Rams.
So we were all
And
correct.
if you saw after Thursday night, they won. So yay.
Not
All
to,
right.
I mean, this isn't a spoiler, so.
Blah blah blah. Tomato tomato. All right. Ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Go.
First game up on my mine's different. It's gonna yeah, I'll get to
Just
that one
read
later. Next game, first game up, we have the Ravens heading to New York to play the Giants. Baltimore are 16-point favorites,
Hell
which is
yeah.
so
I got
high.
the underdog. No, I'm just.
That's
You would be the one.
No, I'm not that. Not for the Ravens. I'm not.
Oh,
if
no,
you were
no.
putting in a bet, would you take the spread for the Giants?
I might put $1 down.
Maybe
Like plus
maybe
16.
maybe 2 quarters.
I might put like a
Maybe
$1
two.
down, like just because I'm like, you know what the hell.
Yeah.
It's like-
That was that's the
But
second-
everybody on the count to say your picks. 1, 2, 3. four.
Ravens.
Move on. All right, there we go.
But like that's the second highest spread under Lamar Jackson. The highest is minus 17 when they played the Jets.
Yeah,
2
you're not
years
gonna
ago.
you're not gonna see many more of that because there's not many.
That was the
high
Zach
spreads.
Wilson era.
Yeah.
That was the era. Anyway, next game up, we have the Jets heading to Jacksonville to take on the Jags. Jets are 3.5-point favorites.
I got the Jets. Jinx.
Yeah.
Why else said that in unison? I do believe I took the Jags.
Oh, you took
I
the
think
Jags.
I
Jags.
think I went with that.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yep,
McCorkle.
I went with the Jags
McCorkle.
because see what happened. What did I say last week? I said I would never pick the Jets again.
True.
That's true.
I'm
Okay.
not picking the Jets again, and I have to be consistent. So I'm not picking
Hey,
the Jets.
we believe in consistency around here.
No, y'all,
Yeah.
y'all believe in pettiness. I
See?
believe in consistency.
See, he
That
wants
is-
to say that and then
No,
call
no,
me
no, no,
petty.
no, no, no. Because
That's
you
not
know
right.
why. You
That's
know
not
what you're
right.
doing.
You're
And
just
you
not
know
right.
why
You're
you're
petty
doing
towards
it.
the Jets,
No,
too,
I'm
because they're
not.
pissed you
No, I'm not. I picked the Jets last week.
See,
Yeah,
I've been
and
Mr.
now you never
Consistent.
I'm
do it
fine.
again.
I'm fine with it. It's
I've been
whatever.
Mr. Consistent
Hey, no one
all
knows you
year
picked
with
the
the
Jets
Steelers, and he wants to
Hey,
call me
no one knows
petty,
what
but
you picked last week. We didn't post.
we're gonna move on.
Whatever.
Next game.
Next game, we have the Cowboys heading to Carolina to take on the Panthers. Panthers are 3-point favorites. They are favored in this game.
First time in like 32
Oh my.
games.
And give me the Panthers. I'm taking them.
Hey, me too.
Give me the Panthers.
Dude, if they almost beat
Give me the
if
Panthers.
they almost beat the Eagles, they're gonna beat the Cowboys.
I don't
You
care.
take them?
I don't
Yeah.
care.
All
We're
right,
taking the Eagles.
Sweep.
Taking the
Let's go.
Panthers, screw the Cowboys. Next game up, we got the Commies heading to New Orleans to take on the Saints. Commies are 7.5-point favorites. Give me the Commies.
It's a revenge game, so yeah, I'm taking the commies.
Give me the commies.
Commies.
Got Lattimore
good.
going in for a
Give
revenge
me the
game.
commies.
I love saying your teams are like that.
It's-
Commies.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Give me the
Yeah,
commies.
exactly. That was longer. Anyway,
Maybe they'll switch. Oh, I hope so.
I really do.
I do.
I really do.
You'll
Next
know
game.
when it switches. Because
next
you'll
game
find
up-
out I'm gonna have a
Oh
jersey.
yeah.
Oh yeah, true. Next game up, we have the Bengals heading to Tennessee to take on the Titans. Bengals are 5.5-point favorites. If they don't,
You mean the
they should.
Bengals.
They should put up 20+ points on the team. There's no.
Bro,
way.
they should put up
There's
30.
no
Scoring's
way.
not gonna be the issue. It's
There's
gonna be
no-
the defense. That's.
Yeah.
If the Titans score more than 10 points on the Bengals team,
Whoever has their
they'll
running
be
back in fans.
Tony
Tony Pollard.
Pollard might have. a
Tony
big
Pollard
game.
might have a day. So who
Or
knows?
the Westbrook and Keeney.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, but
cooks.
you have to like they have the number 1 sack guy. So
Bro, Will Levis is gonna
Will Levis.
chuck that thing.
He'll moonball it. He will.
frick it, he's out there somewhere.
Yep. Next game up.
He's got
we
nothing to lose.
Next game up, we got the
His
Chiefs.
Mayo endorsement.
I mean,
Can I say my next
Yeah,
game?
go ahead.
Golly.
No.
Next game up, we got the Chiefs heading to
Oh,
Cleveland to take on the Browns. Kansas City are 4-point favorites. Fun fact: this is a Travis Kelce homecoming game because he's going back to his hometown in Cleveland Heights.
It was almost a revenge game for Darius Tony if
Oh
we
my
wait one
God,
week.
if we just stayed
Yeah,
one
if you
more
just
week, it
didn't
could have
muff
been
the
this
punt.
one. Yep.
You just didn't muff a punt.
Goodness gracious.
Is there anyone else? Oh wait,
Oh
Kareem Hunt.
wait.
It's a,
Yeah,
Yeah, it
was
is.
on the Browns.
It is.
It's
You're
a-
right. You're right.
anyone else?
Not that I know.
Chiefs.
Can I?
Brown didn't,
I don't think so.
Can I say
Yeah.
my one thing about going back to the Chiefs real quick? Because we all picked the Chiefs, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we all picked the
I
Chiefs.
picked the Browns.
No, frick you. No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. I'm dead
Are
serious.
you dead?
I'm dead serious.
To be fair,
That's my upset.
I do want to say. I do
Okay.
want to say. I want to wait for that.
The Jags is my upset, so
I don't like picking all
The
the
Deshaun
chalk,
Watson.
so I pick at least.
Jameis Winston speech.
But
it'll be good.
My reason for that, I don't like picking chalk, so I like to like throw in some
all the time.
upsets.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Because it's the NFL.
All right, can I name the four crazy endings the Chiefs have had this year? Like the ones that we know very well.
There's
So
a lot of them.
last week
One
we had the
of them
doink,
gives him nightmares.
yeah, we had the doink field goal to get them
Yeah.
the division.
That was
Week
unfortunate.
13, Black Friday got the fumble recovery
The botch.
to
snap.
end the game.
Botch snap.
Stupidest.
That should
We-
have counted.
Yep. Week 10, blocked field goal
Blocked field goal.
against the Broncos, kept them from staying undefeated.
It's a dude
And then week
block.
1,
The toe.
if Isaiah
the
Likely
toenail.
had
White
short,
shoes.
had
You know
smaller
how
feet.
you know how
White shoes.
Dwight Clark.
Oh
You
man.
know how the Dwight Clark catch with the
Yes.
It's the catch.
Yeah.
That's the toenail.
That's the toe.
Oh, I did see something funny about the Chiefs.
What?
If this is like a what if standings,
Mhm.
like if you reverse every game that was a one single possession game,
Oh my
Oh, yeah,
gosh.
they're
They'd
like
be
7-6.
Yeah.
no, their record is 2-10.
Oh good lord.
Oh, like all the one possession.
All
Every
the
single
one
one
possession
possession game.
Goodness
But,
gracious.
like the ones that people consider lucky, they would be like 7-6.
Oh yeah, like
See,
the lucky,
I don't.
yes, but
And
like
people
that,
were
like,
saying that
the
like
Panthers don't move.
the
Though.
block field goal
Yeah.
wasn't lucky. Like it was just somebody being there at the right time.
It's a very
It's
rare
just
play.
it
That's
was
why
just
people say
annoying.
that.
To be fair, there's been a lot
I
of
think
block
the
field goals
doink
this
the
year.
doink field goal and the fumble were definitely luck because like there's no way that happens
The-
unless like
the block field goal,
something's
though.
on your
The
side.
block field goal though, there's been a lot of them this year, so it's
That's
something
true.
been going
That's
with that.
true.
But like in the grand
And
scheme
then the
of
week
like,
one was just like, yeah.
but like in the grand scheme of like all the plays that could happen,
Okay.
blocked field goal is pretty rare. Unless you're like a dude that on the Broncos field goal team that can't block a gust of wind.
Freaking Loki.
Anyway.
Grand scheme of things.
All right, next game up, we have the Dolphins heading to Houston to take on the Texans. Houston are 3-point favorites. If this was last year's Houston and last year's Texans, I would actually enjoy this
Dolphins.
game a
You
lot.
mean- you just
Yeah.
said
Sorry.
the same.
If it
We
was
meant
last,
Dolphins.
if it was last year's Dolphins and last year's Texans, I would actually enjoy this game.
It might be good, honestly. The
But
Dolphins
this
have been
could-
turning around.
it
and
could
be
the
good, it could
Texans
be.
have been like
Ever
they
since
could play
Tua
well.
came back,
Yeah.
the Dolphins have been.
But I
playing
don't
for a while.
trust the Dolphins. Give me the Texans. I think the Texans will still win this game.
I have the Texans too.
This game I was going back and forth a lot, but I picked the
Go from
Texans.
side to side.
There we go. Nice one. Next game up, we have.
All right.
We had a lot of 4 o'clock games this week.
Well,
Which
no
I'm
one's,
actually-
on, no one's on bye, so.
Which I'm actually happy about.
Yeah.
So I mean, we got a lot of games.
We got more football to watch.
First game, first 4 o'clock game. We got the Colts heading to Denver to take on the Broncos. Broncos are 4-point favorites.
Give me the
Broncos are on a roll. Give me the Broncos. Go Codes!
go
Go
Codes!
Codes!
Go Codes!
Come on!
I believe.
Go. Let's go, Bo.
Yeah, I believe.
Are y'all really gonna have a fight for who's gonna have Bo?
No,
Bo's
I'm not,
my guy.
I'm not fighting for him. I'm supporting him.
Yeah. Okay. Next
I'm
game
allowed to
up.
support him.
No. Next
No,
game,
you are, but he's my
Next
guy.
game
Sure.
up, we have the Patriots
My guy's winning.
heading to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Cardinals are 6-point favorites.
Give me
I
the
want-
Cards and a
I wanted
bounce
to
back.
pick the Patriots so bad.
I got Cards
I
and a
want
bounce
to believe
back.
in Drake May so bad, but I'm gonna pick the
You can
Cardinals.
believe in him next year when he's
I will
better
believe in
weapons.
him next year. Yeah, give me
They'll
the
be
Cards.
good in like 2
Give me the
years,
Cards.
I think.
Yeah.
This 3-10 record's not on him. It's not on him.
No.
It's not.
It's a transition. It's a big transition year
Yeah,
when you go away
and he
from
looks
having,
good. And he
when,
looks
when
good.
you go away from having one of the best coaches of all time to someone new, it's going to be an adjustment
Exactly.
year.
Also, I
Did you
don't
pick
think.
the Patriots or the Cardinals?
I picked the Cardinals.
Okay.
I also don't think Gerard Mayo is going to be back next year.
I think he just enjoyed his having a little.
I think
shot at
Robert Kraft will get rid of him.
Probably. We'll
it.
see.
I don't know. Robert Kraft doesn't do anything smart. So
Facts. Next game up, we have the Bills headed to Detroit to take on the Lions. Lions are 2.5-point favorites.
This is a game.
This is game of the week.
This is a game.
Boy. And I thought long about this one because I don't like
I was going back and forth a lot on this game as well.
Because Josh Allen could have another Superman type game and then cook the Lions, but then the Bills defense cannot stop that Lions offense. So it's like
I'm taking the Lions.
I also took the Lions.
I am taking the Lions. I'm just changing my thing on here so I can like remember it.
I just think the Lions offense will be too much.
No, I agree, and I think it's just
Josh, I think he'll have a good game. I just think their defense won't be able to stop.
And
It'll be like the Rams
I think
game.
that's the biggest thing is that if the defense doesn't stop that Lions offense, they're not going to win that game.
Yeah, it's gonna be like the Rams game where Josh plays well, but their defense doesn't stop the other offense.
It's gonna be fun to watch.
Well, it's going to be a great game. It's a 4 o'clock game, so I can't wait to watch it. But I'm going to be focused on this one, though. Next game up, we got the Steelers heading to Philly to take on the Eagles.
Bro, this is another.
We got a
great
PA game, our PA Bowl.
Or
Happens
like-
every other
or-
year, but we love it.
Or what Mike Tomlin said, it's the Pennsylvania State Championship.
Oh my gosh, yes it is. And
Well,
boy,
Penn State doesn't do well in state championships, so might as well one of them win.
Hey,
golly,
what are you talking about, Penn State?
that's a little early. It's a little early. They did lose to Oregon.
I'm just
It's
saying,
a
is
little
that what
early.
you're talking-
Undefeated.
Were you
It's a
talking
little
about Penn
early,
State?
buddy. Calm yourself.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna say I wanted to say it last week, but
Is that what you were referencing?
Yes.
Yeah,
Penn
so
State.
that's what you know.
I was
Yeah.
referencing Penn State choking.
That was a good game, though.
It was a very good game. I enjoyed watching
until
it.
that pick at the end.
Yeah. Anyway, Eagles are 6-point favorites. Y'all already know where I am. You two discuss.
Give me the birds.
I chose the Steelers.
Ah! I'm not by myself.
Give me the birds.
You should know
Yes.
where it's gonna be by yourself.
This is where I
Yes.
gain a game, folks.
Yes.
This is where you gain a game.
This is where I gain a game on them.
What's that supposed to be?
Like record. Because I know I'm behind you guys.
by a lot. so
You're behind by
one
a
ga-
lot,
one
but
game.
Hey, you don't even know your records.
Yes,
I do.
I'm 90 and 64, minus the past couple weeks.
I don't know mine.
90 and 64.
I know my complete record.
Oh. What is it right
I'll
now?
tweet mine out tomorrow.
And what is it
Mine's
right now?
We'll tweet out
127 and
We'll
81.
tweet out the
Okay, well, I
records
still have to
tomorrow.
add in my other one, the one including the one that was undefeated. So
Okay,
I probably
no,
am ahead of you.
no.
So
I
blah,
know
blah,
I'm behind.
blah,
Okay?
blah, 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 blah.
I already
Okay.
said that.
Look at
Anyway,
Dracula.
yeah.
Da, 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 da.
I still find it funny they did.
Anyway, Steelers defense, the front seven, they need to have a game against this Eagles rushing offense, or else we will definitely not win this game. So
Basically,
Highsmith,
it starts with stopping
TJ,
Saquon.
Preston, Patrick
If
Queen,
you can't do that, it's over. Because
and
I-
even
I
Peyton
feel
Wilson, the
confident being
rookie,
able to play
lock
against your
in
second-
Sunday. This
receivers.
is the game.
Yeah.
Have we not beaten the Eagles since 1965?
Yes.
That is true. But this could be the year. If there's any year, this is the year we could beat the Eagles.
Alright, move on.
All right. Freaking, you would do
I'm
the
just
exact
kidding.
same thing if
I
it
was
was
letting-
the Ravens.
hey, I was letting
Whatever.
you cook.
Okay,
I was
so I
letting
want
you
to
cook.
hear it.
That was just a joke.
Let him cook.
Let me talk.
It was a joke.
Goodness.
You're
It's
Next
supposed
game
to be
up.
funny.
I know, I'm joking. Next game up, we have the
I
Bucks
hope it
heading
was.
to LA to take on the Chargers. Chargers are 3-point favorites. Give me the Chargers.
I got the Chargers.
I got the Chargers. I
Yeah.
almost picked the Bucks.
Hey, we pretty
but-
much are agreeing on all of them except for one.
Yeah.
No, two. No, two.
Two, actually.
Because
And
you
I
picked the
picked the
Browns.
Jags.
Oh
picked
yeah, I
the
picked
Jags.
the Browns.
Oh, we three.
I
And
picked
the
the Jags
Browns.
and you picked the Jets.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah, I picked the
I
Jets. Y'all
picked
picked
the
the Jets.
Browns.
No, I'm just stupid that I can't remember anything we say.
No,
No,
Anyway.
but I also picked the Browns.
Yeah, you did
No, I'm
pick
saying we had a lot more
Yeah.
disagreements
Yeah.
than I remember.
Last game of Sunday Night Football. Great game. We have the Packers heading to Seattle to take on
Lumen
the
Field.
Seahawks. The 12th man. They're heading to the 12th man. Green Bay are 2.5-point favorites.
I like the Packers.
Packers are just playing great football this year. Seahawks could pull out a crazy upset, but I think the Packers win it.
They're sneaky. They're better than people give them
You gonna
credit.
say yours, or you just gonna?
I'm gonna say Packers. I'm
Okay.
just trying to think.
You were thinking about it? Alright. And guys, for another time this week, we have a
Doubleheader.
Monday Night Football. Which
Another
I
one.
don't know how I feel about it, but you know, it's okay.
Another one.
We're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah.
Two Monday night games, you can't hate it if you're a
They're not the
football fan.
best.
They're not the best
but
games in the world, but
football.
It's football, exactly.
I mean, this week.
I'll watch it.
Yeah. So the first game at 8 o'clock, we got the Bears heading to Minnesota to take on the Vikings, a divisional matchup. Minnesota are 7-point favorites. I'm smashing the Vikings on this one.
Give me the Vikings.
This might be my lock of the week.
Give me the
this
Vikings
could be my
in
lucky
a
week.
blowout.
I'm never
It's
gonna
my
pick the
luck of the
Bears. Freak the Bears.
We know how much money
Yeah.
he's not.
He's just not. He just.
He's not a Caleb Williams.
It's not
guy,
the
and that's
Bears
okay.
necessarily. It's just he's
Caleb
not gonna
Williams.
pick Caleb Williams.
And that's okay.
I mean, I really never liked the Bears to begin with.
But like
But
that's not
that
the
made it better. That
reason.
didn't
But
make
it gives you
better.
more of a reason.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just like more.
That's not like the
Not like-
reason why you're not picking them.
But it's up there.
It adds to why,
Yeah.
like, onto you don't not liking.
And
the
then the
Bears.
last game at 8:30, the Falcons head to Las Vegas to take on the Raiders. Atlanta are 4-point favorites.
I like the Falcons.
I like the Falcons in this matchup and this matchup alone. But if it was another
Put
matchup,
in
I'm not
Penix,
picking the Falcons.
Especially with the Raiders having their third string quarterback in.
Yeah.
Desmond Ritter, baby.
Raiders.
Yeah, it's gonna be Ritter versus Penix.
Oh.
It's a Ritter revenge game.
Yeah.
Except for no one cared that he played in LA.
Yeah.
No,
And that, ladies and gentlemen,
think-
is your prayer
yeah.
picks for
I don't know
week
why they drafted him. He was not that good in college.
He looked decent in college. I mean, like with the pick that they got.
Yeah, but he went to
Have you?
Cincinnati.
Okay, I'm sorry,
though.
but have you seen how many people have put Desmond Ritter in franchise mode on Madden? Always has good stats on the
Yeah.
Falcons. It's actually stupidly insane.
To be fair,
It's a video
Madden's like Madden also just had the Cowboys win the Super Bowl every year since 2016.
Yeah, because the Cowboys is some mouse.
The
Anyway,
Cowboys playbook is broken in Madden for some reason.
it always works. But
It
yeah,
wasn't this year actually.
that's your prayer picks for week 15. And now Jake has a power ranking for us
And Will, I
that
want to
me
slap
and
him.
Michael are still going to disagree, and it's gonna be
No,
fun.
I think you'll like this one better.
I know.
You'll like
if
this
you
one
move,
better.
if you move someone, I will like.
You'll like it better. I
No,
promise.
he won't.
Well, if
Alright.
you moved him, I'll respect
No,
him
he won't.
because then it's more realistic.
Now I'm gonna give you my power rankings through week 14 of the NFL season, where I rank every single team,
I need a
1 through
nerf- I need a
32.
nerf
Can you go
gun.
32-1?
32 to 1. Yes.
I'm joking.
I
I'm
can.
joking.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
no. Because by the time we get to the top 20, we're gonna be bored.
All right.
So just do
I'm
1 to
already
20.
bored.
One.
Just go already.
Oh my god.
1
You got really distracted.
Okay.
1 Lions,
Yay!
Hmm.
I'm already happy.
2 Eagles,
Sorry.
3 Chiefs.
Bleep.
Yeah, you
Darn
might
it,
want
Michael.
to take that out.
God darn it, Michael. We were trying to keep perfect,
Restart.
man.
Just
4.
restart. All right, wait.
Restart it from the beginning. Restart. We're gonna restart. Week 14 power rankings, ranking
All right.
every team
All right.
from 1 to 32.
Whoa, I gotta do
You
it.
go first.
I
Just
gotta do it.
do the intro.
Why can't I?
Because it's mine.
I cooked.
Alright, now I'm going to get into my power rankings through week 14 of the NFL season, where I rank every single team 1 through 32.
Did I not do the exact same? Okay, go ahead. No,
You
sorry.
did
my
this.
segment.
It's his thing.
Go ahead.
1 Lions,
Yay!
Great.
2 Eagles,
Nay.
3 Chiefs. Just let me cook.
I'm
4
sorry,
Bills.
I was
4 Bills,
Yeah.
5 Vikings,
Yes.
6 Steelers, 7 Packers, 8 Ravens, 9
You have-
Broncos.
Wait, what? You have the Packers above the Ravens?
Fair enough.
For now.
Fair
Good
enough.
for you. Good for you.
The Ravens didn't move.
They didn't.
They were on a bye, so. 9 Broncos, 10 Seahawks, 11 Chargers,
Go Chargers.
12 Commanders,
Your
13
commies.
Rams, 14 Bucks,
I want to say
15
I wanna
Texans.
Say, I want to say how Adam said it. AFC, NFC North. The
15 Texans, 16 Cardinals,
Alright,
17
that's a-
Dolphins,
No,
18
Wisconsin
Colts.
accent.
So let's finish.
19 49ers, 20 Bengals, 21 Falcons, 22 Bears, 23
Be slower.
Panthers.
Some people might. You're taking.
I'm being very
You're going
confused.
very fast.
Slow it down a little
Just
bit.
slow down a
Okay.
little bit.
Where was I? 23 Panthers,
Yes.
24 Saints, 25 Browns, 26 Patriots,
I'll pick it one up.
27 Cowboys,
I'll take your word for it. I don't remember.
28 Jets, 29 Jags,
Okay.
30 Titans, 31 Giants, and 32 Raiders.
And where were the Cowboys?
And that's
27.
my power rankings through week.
I respect
Team.
it because the other teams down 28 to 32 they could beat them, and everybody 26 up they can't beat. You have the Panthers higher than the Cowboys right now, right?
Yes,
Where are they?
I have the
Panthers,
Panthers
are
at
like
23.
Okay.
Wow, I guessed it.
Wow, that's high.
Good
Sheesh.
for them.
Good for them.
They're playing well. They're
No,
just
it's
not,
good. It's good. I'm not saying
not pulling it out.
I
A
don't.
week to week basis.
I don't think I had
yeah.
any gripe with this list.
Because it's more than like.
I don't think I had any gripe with your list. I think. Hold on,
Record.
can I look at it one more time? I think the one.
I think the Eagles are still too high. I think they're 3.
I can't drop them below.
I said 3.
I could
Like
see.
the Chiefs,
no,
I
I could
think
see
they're
where
still
I could
playing
see
better
where he
than
says that
Chiefs.
because the Chiefs are 12-1.
But they're playing.
And they're back-to-back Super Bowl champions. We gotta respect it.
Did you see how the Eagles played against the Panthers?
Okay.
And yeah, the Chiefs went on a double doink, but they were still.
But the Chiefs also barely beat the Panthers.
Yeah, but
I'm just
still,
saying.
like,
I can't.
Let-
I
again,
can't
better
middle
they're
ground.
still
We'll
playing.
put the Panthers at 2. No.
Deal.
I think, but I just think that the Eagles are playing slightly better still than the Chiefs. Yes, they're
I think Saquon
one
Barkley
game
is-
better, but totality, their defense is playing better.
We'll see.
So
I don't disagree, but I think there's still some line there. All right, is it my turn?
you can tweak it how you want.
No, I think
so.
it makes sense. I think it makes sense.
I just
Okay.
that's the only one I would do.
Yes.
I would just
All
switch
right.
those two.
Who's ready for a game, guys? It's game time. It's game time.
Yeah.
Lock in, guys. Lock in. All right, here we go. Can you guys guess the
Yeah.
top 10 receiving yard leaders after week 14?
Possibly.
Oh, I know I can. Well, I can name the top 4.
Oh, one is Jamar Chase.
Number 2.
Jamar Chase with 1,319 yards. Also, has the alma mater here, LSU. I don't know why I had it, but it does. Anyway,
Chase.
Chase.
I just
Jamar
said
Chase.
Chase.
Oh, you said.
Yeah, he said
Sorry,
Chase.
Jefferson.
Jefferson number 2, 1,170.
Terry McLaurin is 3.
Terry McLaurin is 7,
He's-
896.
7? I thought he was 3.
He's 7. He missed a week, buddy.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That was last week. I looked at
Yeah.
last.
CeeDee Lamb.
Number 3, 973 yards.
Is Jerry Judy?
Jerry G's number 4, 944.
Because that
That one game.
The
he did
Broncos
with-
game.
Woo!
he
Yeah.
shot up from like 30 to like
4.
yeah.
Jordan Addison.
No, on the list.
um
Remember, he was out for like a half
Yeah,
the season.
no, you're right. You're right.
I'm trying to think. Hold on, let me bring up teams. That helps me.
I'm just looking at
They're
the.
right behind you.
Can I ignore that? I'm just gonna use this.
Jaden Reed.
Jaden Reed's not here.
It's not AJ Brown.
Nope.
Yeah.
Puka.
Sutton.
No.
Neither one.
Mm-mm.
Tyreek Hill.
Oh no, he missed a lot of time.
Who?
I was gonna say Nico.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He missed like 5
no,
games.
no.
Cooper Cup.
Bro,
Uh, The guy for the Seahawks. I've heard no one pronounce his name.
JSN.
Yeah.
He's number 6, 911.
We're doing 10.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. 10.
Is this tight ends too?
There is tight end. There is
Brock
a tight end
Bowers.
on this list. Yes, Brock Bowers, 933.
Zay
Trey
Flowers.
McBride.
Trey McBride, no. What?
Zay Flowers.
No,
Hazel.
Zay Flowers, no.
Oh yeah, he was. But then
You wish he was.
Pickens.
He was top 5 for a
No,
while.
I wish he was too, but no.
Yeah.
Dang.
Waddle. Dang, he's been having a few good weeks lately.
Mhm.
Is Drake London still up there?
Drake London is 10, 866.
Got it. Is Neighbors up there?
No.
He's been playing horrible.
He hasn't put in the numbers he did in past weeks.
More.
Jennings.
No.
Oh man.
You're missing 8. You're missing 8 and 9.
Is it
Shakir.
No.
Amon-Ra.
No.
Wilson?
Oh, Cortland Sutton.
No. You said Garrett Wilson?
Yeah, Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, number 8, 877.
Dang.
McConkey.
We are being slow right now.
Mike Evans.
No.
AJ Brown.
I will say one that you said. There's 2 here that are on the same team. That are on this list. And you already mentioned one of them.
On the same team. Cooper Kupp.
No.
Oh,
Devontae Adams?
T. Higgins.
Jordan Addison?
No.
No, I already said that.
It's on the same team.
You mentioned
Oh,
him.
why can't
You
I
mentioned
think of this?
him. You mentioned him. He's number 10. If you remember number 10, then you'll know number 9.
Oh, Darnell Mooney.
Yes, number 9, 873. So again, for the people at home who weren't looking, I'll go 10-1. 10, Drake London, 866. 9, Darnell Mooney, 873. 8, Garrett Wilson, 877. 7, Terry McLaurin, 896. 6, JSN, 911. 5, Brock Bowers, 933. 4, Jerry Judy, 944. 3, CeeDee Lamb, 973. 2, Justin Jefferson, 1,170. And number 1, Jamar Chase, 1,319 yards after week 14.
Jamar Chase is gonna win the Triple Crown. I think
He
will.
has a shot.
I think. he
Also,
will.
fun fact,
Oh,
the
sorry.
top 2, Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, went to the same college, LSU. And 6 through 8, JSN, Terry McLaurin, and Garrett Wilson all went to Ohio State.
So who's the real wide receiver university?
LSU.
Is it LSU or Ohio State?
It's LSU.
Ohio State's got Ohio State coming up.
Ohio State
might
has
overtake
Ohio
them.
State has 3 receivers on the list, but LSU has the top 2 wide receivers.
But
on
listen,
the top 2 of the
But I'm
list.
saying, probably like 2 or 3 years from now, we might have a different discussion.
We'll see.
Because Ohio State's got some good guys coming
Mhm.
out.
Can I do a quick little thing? I have 3 quarterbacks right here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna give you
Where?
those.
Where?
You're getting speds. Okay. I'm gonna
And
read
you're
out this.
surprised?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You shouldn't be shocked by
Yeah, I
that.
don't know why you're shocked.
All right,
I
go
don't.
ahead.
I have their stats. I'm gonna read you out their stats, and I want you to tell me which quarterback you would rather have on your team
Right now or like future?
right now.
Like for the rest of the year?
Let's just say like
I'm
going
very
forward.
content with my quarterback right now, so
So
I don't.
Your team does not have a quarterback,
Okay, cool. Bet.
and you need to pick up
And you
one
need
of
to
these
pick up
guys.
something. Okay, go ahead. Say the
Alright,
names. Say the names.
I'm gonna go through. This is how many yards they have for this season. For quarterback 1 has 3,189 yards. Quarterback 2 has 2,602 yards. Quarterback 3 has 3,329 yards.
So 1 and 3 are really good, and 2's not that good.
Number 1.
I think
This-
I know exactly who these guys
I hate that
You might.
know.
You
are.
might.
Just by their yards.
I hate that
You
you,
might.
know already.
But number 2, number 1 has 20 touchdowns.
Okay.
Number 2 has 16. Number 3 has 28.
If you know that, I might definitely might know.
Now for interceptions.
Yeah, maybe not. Not after the.
These I picked very different quarterbacks.
Okay,
than you
maybe
think I would
not. Because after the touchdowns,
I needed
it's
you there,
none of
bud.
them.
I needed you there.
It's not my guy. I will let you guys know it's not Jane Daniels.
Alright, keep
That's at
going.
all. Number 1 has 11 interceptions. Number 2 has 5 interceptions, and number 3 has 13 interceptions.
28 touchdowns.
The last thing I'll let you-
13 interceptions.
The
I
last
might know
time-
the 11 pick guy.
The last thing I'm going to give you is their QBR. One has a QBR of 64, the other one has 65, and the other one has 1 is 64, 2 is 65, and 3 is 51.
So they don't do it.
Which
Say
QB
their touchdowns again.
3 has 28,
Okay.
2 has 16, and 1 has 20.
So 28, 16, and 20.
20.
And then what were the picks for 11?
1 has 11,
2
Two has 5,
and 3
and
has
3 is
16.
13.
13. 28, 13.
Which quarterback would you like to start your franchise?
I think I know who. I think I know who the 11 pick guy is, and I think I know who the 16 touchdown guy
Okay,
is.
but you have to don't tell them who it is. Just
Who-
pick one.
Pick a number.
I'm
1 to
gonna
3.
pick.
Because I know which one I'm picking, but I want to hear yours first.
Dang.
Hey Jesse, put your finger down like here so I can see which one you're picking.
I'm gonna pick. I'm between 2 and 3.
All right.
I'm gonna go.
He
with,
already knows, so I'm not gonna say it, but he knows.
I'm gonna go with. I don't like. It's the thing for me. The biggest thing for me is the turnovers. So
The
I'm
biggest
gonna
thing
go
for
2.
me is the yards.
I'm gonna go 2. Because I know the second guy hasn't played the same amount of games.
Would you like me actually before you say this? Would you like me
Can
to tell
you
you
can you read
not
number
like-
1? Can you read number
No,
1?
I changed it. I'm doing 3. I'm doing 3.
3? You
Read
want
number
3?
I
1.
want
Read number
3.
1. Read number 1.
Number 1 is Patrick Mahomes.
Dad's freaking going. I don't want him. I don't want him.
Number
Move
2,
on.
you picked Jalen Hurts.
Who's number 2?
Jalen Hurts is number
I
2.
did not pick number 2.
Oh, you picked. My bad. I didn't see it. Sorry.
So who's number 3?
You picked Baker Mayfield, both of you.
Ah! Come on now. Come on, give me
I love
Baker.
Baker.
I love us some Baker.
I love Baker too, but I just thought that was
I
funny.
love my quarterbacks to be that feisty.
My goodness. You cooking right now. All right.
At first I thought it was Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, and Russell Wilson.
That would have been funny, but I wanted to just I was actually.
And if that
wanted,
was
like,
the case, I still would have picked Russ.
Because Lamar and Burrow
Because
are very
Russ is
close to
Mr.
yards.
Unlimited.
I think they're 1 and 2.
Yeah, they are, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go.
He's
a
gonna
bit
be unlimited
deeper.
on Sunday.
And then
Believe
once
that.
you
Believe
say the
that.
touchdowns, I'm like, yeah, I have no
Now I'm
idea.
gonna say. Can I say something about the Steelers Eagles game? My friends, shout out Moses and Josh. I know y'all won't watch this episode, bro. It's gonna be a fight
Tell
Sunday
them
night.
to.
Believe me, bro. We're going to watch it together.
Okay.
They're coming over to my house. We're watching the game.
Okay. No,
It's-
the
it's
episode.
No, I'm telling them we're gonna watch it. I told them
Okay.
we're gonna watch the episode. I'm saying like they literally texted me before we started recording. It was like we need to watch the game on Sunday. I said, I bet.
All right.
I'm gonna wear all my colors and y'all gonna get smoked, so it don't matter.
Well, you're always wearing one.
Here we go. Here's my game. Ready?
Unnecessary. Move on.
All right.
Move on.
We're gonna go to my game now. Okay.
Leave that
Focus.
to yourself.
Focus. Let's focus in. Lock in.
I don't do that.
I'm locked.
All right.
I've
I
been
got my
locked.
cherry coke. I'm locked in.
All I ever do is lock in.
Can these? All right.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I don't even know why you left. I
Can
was
these
like,
teams win a playoff game this year?
No.
No.
Okay.
Why are we
I'm gonna start over.
Please do.
Can these teams win a playoff game this season in the playoffs?
No.
We're gonna go through all of the teams. Bro, let me do it. I didn't do this to you.
Yes, you did.
Not to your game.
Go ahead, no. I'm sorry. One more time. Lock in. Michael, lock in.
I'm just making more work for myself. Let me enjoy it.
Yeah, I know. That's
Lock
why
in.
I'm trying to do
Lock
this.
in.
Alright.
Here we go.
Can these teams win a playoff game this season? We're gonna start. I'm gonna give you a list of teams, and you're gonna tell me if they can win a playoff game or not.
Okay.
I bet.
First team, Denver.
Yeah, no.
Pick one.
It depends on who they're matched
Maybe.
up with. And it depends on who they're matched up with.
Well, yeah, that happens with everyone. So.
I'm going to say yes. I think they can win at least one.
Yes.
They can win at least
Alright. Houston, but I think
No.
Denver can.
No.
one. No, they're
I don't
playing.
think
They're
so.
they're not as good as the team that we thought they would be, and
Especially if
they
they play the Ravens.
don't. I
Oh,
hate,
that's unless they win
I
the
hate
Ravens. No.
saying this about
Or
CJ.
Pittsburgh.
I hate saying this about CJ Stroud because he's such a good player. It's not been a good year for him. Definitely had a sophomore slump.
Yeah.
So and Nico's not where he is because of injury stuff. The defense is not as good as we thought it was.
Which is weird
Yeah.
because they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah.
So it's kind of
To
it's
be
just
fair,
CJ.
to be
The
fair,
only the only
CJ.
highlight of them is Joe
to be fair,
Mixon.
they got the
Yeah.
and the Bengals have the leading sack guy.
And they suck.
No, I'm just saying. Like
Come on.
it's CJ.
Yeah.
CJ's a big reason.
But no, if they play a good team, they're not winning.
All right,
Yeah.
next team, Green Bay.
Yes.
I'm gonna say yes.
I'll say yes, but it's very
They're
close.
feisty.
It's very close.
All right, next team, the Rams.
No.
Yes.
They're not in the playoffs.
Yeah.
If they get in,
Matt
they're
they'll
not-
win
they're
the
not
game.
in the
Matt
playoffs.
Stafford, Kyron Williams, Puka
Some-
Nacua,
okay,
and Cooper
at the
Kupp in
moment,
the playoffs, they would.
Okay.
To be fair though, at
They
the
would
moment,
cook.
they're not in the playoffs.
This is assuming these teams make it.
Oh, if they make it, okay, then
Yes.
Because I have the Seahawks too, and I don't
Having
think
that
the Seahawks will
four-headed
if they don't-
monster going up against a lot of defenses in the league, that's
I think
scary.
the Rams can.
that's scary.
I think they can.
I think this.
I think
one of
they'll
them's not making
they'll make it to the divisional and then lose in a heartbreak fashion, but I think they win a wild card game.
Yeah.
I think they can.
All right, next team, Seahawks.
it. No.
Unfortunately,
I don't think so.
I don't think so. No.
All
I
right,
feel bad because JSN's having such a great year, but I don't think that's.
next team, the Vikings.
Yes.
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 They
yes.
can.
Yes,
If you have Justin Jefferson on your team, you're going to.
I think they win at
you
least
win at least one.
one.
But you'd think
they
that
can
they've
win
had it for the
two.
last 4 years. And they
I
haven't
even
won
I
one.
dare I say I think they'll win the divisional too. I think they'll lose in the NFC Championship game.
I think they can.
There's a shot.
I think they
There's
can
a
beat.
shot.
I think they go in. They win a wild card. They beat Detroit in the divisional.
That's tough.
A Vikings Eagles NFC Championship
Yeah.
game would be kind of
Oh.
crazy. That'd be kind of crazy.
Throwback
Kind
to
of crazy.
2017.
Exactly.
All right, next team, Steelers.
Yes.
Well, that was fast.
What? It's my team.
Yes.
I just didn't expect you to answer that
It's
quick.
my team, and also I'm going to be honest.
Yes.
Our offense has looked a lot better than what it's been in past years, and our defense has. Yes, they're carrying us. And
Right.
Mike Tomlin, who is and finalist for Coach of the Year, which I don't think
He's
going to
never
win.
won.
He's not going to win one because Dan Campbell's just
He's
been.
never won one.
To be fair,
But I agree.
If Dan Campbell or Mike Tomlin win Coach of the Year, I'm not going to be mad.
I
think-
agree with you.
I
though.
think
Not
my
doing
guy
that.
should win.
I think the
Coach of year.
Steelers will.
I think
I agree.
I
as well.
think we will win a playoff game. It depends on who we play in the divisional. That's
Jesse's keeping
my
his
biggest gripe.
expectations low.
Because here's the thing.
So he doesn't get.
I don't want to.
heartbroken.
I don't want to.
Like I did last
I don't
year.
want to say we're Super Bowl contenders and then we go in and
Yeah,
we have a
heartbroken.
stinker in the wild card game. That's what
Yeah.
I don't want to happen. So
I
like
just
if
want to
we,
make. I
if
just,
we
I'm
make
just
it to
happy
the
be there.
divisional game and then
But it's
we
good
lose
that,
to the Bills or the Chiefs or the Ravens, it's like okay.
But it's all at
Whatever.
the same time. I love to have high expectations for my team.
Mm-hmm.
And this is why you're always crying at the end of the year.
Doesn't matter. I get over it. I get over it eventually.
It takes you a month or two, but you get
Yeah,
over
but
it.
took
it
you the
happens
whole offseason.
eventually. No, it didn't. It took me like
It's a
couple
It took
weeks.
him a month.
It took you until
a
you
month.
signed Derrick Henry.
It took you a month.
no. It took me like 2 or 3 weeks max.
It took you a month. Yes, it did.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Next one.
All right.
Wait, did you say yes or no?
Yeah, I said yes.
Okay, cool.
Next
I feel
team.
confident in you guys.
Ravens.
Yeah, you guys can win a game.
Yes. We're winning the Super Bowl. I don't care. I don't care. Call me whatever you want.
Like,
Ravens
oh,
are
I'm
winning
not
the Super
calling you
Bowl.
anything.
No, anyone. Just
I just
general.
don't feel
Call the
good.
names.
I don't feel good about your
Don't, I'll
defense.
cry.
That's the only
Don't
the
bully me. I'll
only
cry.
gripe that I have. I think you guys can definitely win a playoff game, but divisional is going to be very tough because your defense has shown time and time again they
Well, the
can't
question
play
is a
well
playoff
against
game.
good teams.
whoa. We held you guys to field goals.
And Chris
In our-
Boswell-
in our-
and Chris
listen.
Boswell, we won.
And
then-
our
Chris Boswell's
offense
like
didn't
we
play
won.
well. But I'm talking about the defense. We shut down Josh Allen.
That's why I said the only thing
Same.
that has me from being like I don't know is the defense. Because yes, the defense did play well against the Bills. I do agree.
And the Steelers.
But then again, we did still beat you guys
And
in
the
field
Chiefs.
goals. But you still lost that game
I'm
too.
just saying they
You still
played
lost
well.
that game. But they still lost.
These-
Well, good thing is
They're getting better. They're
Okay.
getting better.
Here's one reason
So,
why I say yes
just
to them
careful.
winning a game because they're not going to win the division.
They
that
have to win a
conference,
wild card game.
It's
They're
going to be
they're
either a
gonna-
wild
they're gonna
card
be
game, so
Houston.
they're playing in the first round no matter what.
Yeah,
So they're going to win a game.
Yeah. I just don't feel good about you guys divisionally. That's
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
Divisional playoff game, I don't know.
Yeah, but
But wild
they'll-
card?
they'll
Sure.
win a game.
Well, that's okay. They're winning the Super Bowl, and they'll eat their words.
I feel really
All
bad.
right,
for
next
myself.
team.
I feel really
Next
sad when
team,
we have to cut back
Commanders.
to the Citizens.
Next
Sad, I
team,
know.
Commanders.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't wait to come back.
I
to
can't
this
wait.
now,
I
right?
can't wait to.
I hope
can't
it's
wait
in a
to
good
come back
way.
to this.
I hope it is.
But to
Yes,
talk about
yes,
but to
yes.
talk about his team,
Commanders.
they definitely have a chance to win a playoff game. I think it really depends on it will depend on
If-
matchup because if it is the Eagles, that is
Yeah, that's gonna be
a hill to climb. But
If you guys-
if Jaden Daniels has proven anything, he has always been resilient and has always gotten through tough games. So if there is any chance that they could do this, they could do it.
Who's the 3 seed right now?
In the NFC,
Is it the?
I believe it's the Vikings. I want to say it's the Vikings.
They're the 5.
I want to say it's the Vikings.
No, Vikings are wild card team.
I want to say it's the Vikings.
It's
I will
not.
look. I will look. I will look. But
It's not. The Lions are winning their division. They can't be in the top
so
4.
Detroit's 1, Philly's 2, Seahawks 3, Tampa Bay's 4,
Okay,
Minnesota's 5.
if
Green Bay's
you
6.
guys get to the 6,
You guys are just out at 7.
if you
Or
guys,
you're the 7 seeds. You're
Yeah.
if you
my
get
bad.
to the
Right.
6, and it's the Seahawks or Rams,
I feel
think
very
you can
confident
beat
about you guys.
I think you guys can beat them.
I think you can win that.
Definitely.
But if you play Philly,
I would
I
be
don't feel
hesitant.
good.
Here's one thing. Here's one reason why I'm excited. If we play Philly either way, our secondary is going to be a lot better than it was the first time we played them.
because you have Marshall Lattimore back.
We just got
The
Marshall
key is to
Lattimore.
stop Barkley.
No, like,
That's the point.
he didn't
And
have
Bobby
a,
Wagner
to be
and
fair,
Frankie
he
and
didn't have a
Frankie and
ridiculous.
Frankie Louvu can do that.
He
They
didn't
can
have
do
a
that.
ridiculous game.
No,
And we
but I'm
also
just
have the
saying.
number one. We also have the NFL leader in playoff tackles in our defense right now.
Bobby Wagner.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that if you
he's a stud.
the point is to stop Barkley, and if
Also
you
old,
don't, you're
but
in
a stud.
trouble.
I mean,
Almost with a stud.
he has
He's
100
yeah.
tackles this year. I
He's
think he
a
just
stud.
tied the record.
He's
All right.
still a stud.
Last team, we got the Bucks.
I don't know, they're-
Sadly, no.
I think they can.
But I
don't
love
think they will.
Baker. I
if
love
they
you,
had,
but
if they
no.
had Chris Godwin
I'm
back,
sorry.
Oh, that's
different
Bucky.
conversation.
I love Bucky Irving.
Yeah,
I
Bucky.
miss that guy.
But Bucky has been doing well. But I just there's only so much they can do, and also the Bucks defense has been quietly bad. Like no one's really talking about it, but like they're
Yeah.
quietly not as
They're
good as we
decent.
thought they would. So if they were to go and like what are they now? They're still trying to make it in.
They're 7-6. No, they're winning their division.
Yeah,
So
remember they
they'll
got
be-
guaranteed
they'll be what,
spot for
4?
the Falcons are.
They'll be 4 or they'll be 5. Or something
They'll
like
be
that.
4.
Yeah.
So
They
they'll
got
be
the wor-
so
they'll be the
so
worst
they'll be
divisional
playing
team,
the
yeah.
Vikings.
So they'll
They
play.
could- they could beat the
They
Vikings.
could beat the Vikings, so it
Yeah,
would
5,
be
yeah.
crazy, but
It
I
would
don't
have to be a good matchup for them to win.
Yeah,
but,
I don't
like,
think they're winning. That.
it's possible, but there's like a low odd chance.
And I hate saying that because I love.
Yeah,
Baker.
'cause
I
they
love Baker,
beat-
but
They beat the
Who did the
Eagles.
Bucks? Yeah, and then they almost
To be
beat
fair,
the
though,
Lions.
They did have a full health team, and they also had White and their middle linebacker.
mhm.
They don't have him anymore. They
No. They have Levante David still.
they do.
They
but
also
that-
lost Carlton Davis.
They did. They lost a few good players. They
And
lost.
I think Antoine Winfield is still.
Yeah, he's still there.
Yeah, he's still there. So.
But
yeah.
there's a chance.
They have a
They
chance.
they almost beat the Lions
Yeah,
last
there's a
year.
chance, but I'm
I'm
not.
not.
Gonna,
I
I'm not
wouldn't
gonna
bet
put-
on it.
I'm not
I'm
holding
not
my
gonna put
breath.
my eggs in that basket. I think they lose that game. So.
Okay.
All right.
Any other games? Any other games? Over here, or do you want to just go to the Bible?
Michael?
I don't have anything.
Okay, Bible time. Bible time.
Did you bring a Bible?
I don't have the time to
Yeah,
get
we
it
have
out, so I'm
the-
just getting it on
We
my
have
phone. today.
technology.
I have my phone.
I have.
So I'll have my Bible next week, but today will be the phone.
Alright,
Today's
take it
Bible
away,
verse.
Jesse.
Today's Bible verse of the episode is Psalms 27, verses number 1, which says, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the strength of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?" Yeah.
Any thoughts?
I could say this. I could say
Comments.
this. I could say this so hood, but I'm not going to. I'd be like, I got God by my side. What do I need? I got God. I got like the Bible verse is basically saying, I have God in my life. What more do I need?
Yeah.
Like I have the power of God. I have His joy, His peace, His comfort with me. Like what do I need to be afraid?
Pretty much, yeah. It's just.
And it's like it's one of those
I
things.
can't never Bible
Yeah,
for that.
like the biggest thing is like, especially like when people talk about like death and things like that. It's like, are you scared of dying? No.
No.
I'm going to heaven.
No.
I'm good. I have been saved. I'm going to heaven to be with the Lord forevermore. It's like, what? Why do I be afraid of dying? Because I know where I'm going.
Yeah, there's nothing like for us
I have
and,
no- I have
and
nothing.
all Christians. It's like there's no
yeah, but-
reason to be scared of like
Death.
passing away. Like whenever that happens, like
and I'm not. And
like,
this
no
is me
one-
not saying that none of us that will happen. I'm not
Yeah.
now. We know it will happen eventually, but now.
Yeah, but like
no.
we're not afraid of like when that would happen.
Yeah, because we know where our faith is. We know where our values are, and we know that God will forever be on the throne. So at the end of the day, we know that
Going
the
to a better
Lord,
place.
the Lord is our strength. I don't have to be afraid of anything.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing to be afraid of because God is the one that gives me the strength that I have.
We're chilling.
I don't have. I
Alright.
could speak more to this. Like I could have a full preaching on this. 'Cause I'm not a preacher, but I could.
Make a TikTok.
But I won't. Because
Make a TikTok on
one, it's almost 1 a.m. in the morning and I am tired. So Michael, do you have anything else you want to talk about?
No.
Jake, do you have anything you want to talk
it.
about?
No.
All
Good.
right, Jake, hit us with the outro.
That's gonna wrap up this episode of the Triple Threat Podcast. Make sure you check out our channel. Make sure we appreciate if you hit that like and subscribe button. And we will see you next episode. God bless y'all. Peace.
Happy holidays.